mall food court, an elderly woman pushed her purse into my hands and said, "Don't let them see what's inside." I stood there holding the worn leather bag, staring at her wrinkled face as she backed away with wide, frightened eyes. "Ma'am, I think you have the wrong person. This is your purse." I tried to hand it back, but she shook her head violently. "They're watching. They've been following me for 3 days. Please just keep it safe until I can lose them." Then she turned and hurried toward the exit, moving surprisingly fast for someone who looked about 75. I looked around the food court, families eating pizza, teenagers on their phones. Nobody seemed to be watching anything except their own meals. I called after her, but she was already disappearing into the crowd. I stood there holding someone else's purse while my lunch got cold on the table behind me. Something about the genuine terror in her eyes made me hesitate. I sat back down and looked at the purse. It was old, probably from the 80s, with a tarnished brass clasp. Heavy. I opened it. Inside was a wallet, tissues, reading glasses, and a manila envelope sealed with tape. The envelope had writing in shaky handwriting. For Detective Howard Pierce, Denver PD. Evidence in the Westfield murders 1987. My heart started pounding. The Westfield murders. A family of 4 killed in their home in the suburbs. The case had gone cold decades ago. I pulled out the wallet and found a driver's license. Dorothy Westfield, age 73. I stared at the name. Same as the murder victims. I googled the case. Robert and Carol Westfield, found dead in their home along with their 2 teenage children. Brutally stabbed. No forced entry. One detail jumped out. They had a younger daughter, Dorothy, age 9, who'd been staying at her grandmother's house that night. She'd found the bodies the next morning. My phone rang. Unknown number. Hello? Heavy breathing. Then a woman's voice. Whisper quiet. "Did you open it? Dorothy? Is that you? Did you open the envelope?" Her voice was urgent, terrified. "No, I just looked at your ID. What's going on?" "I can't talk long. They tracked my phone. That envelope has evidence that proves who killed my family. I've had it for 36 years. I couldn't go to the police before because he threatened to kill me too. But he's dying now. Cancer. 3 months left." She paused, breathing hard. I thought I was safe to finally tell the truth, but he found out somehow. He sent people to watch me. Who? Who killed your family? His name is in the envelope. Pictures too. Proof. Everything the police need. Her voice cracked. "Please, get that envelope to Detective Pierce. Find him. Give it to him directly. Don't trust anyone else." Why Pierce specifically? Because he believed me back then. When I told him I thought I knew who did it, he listened. But I was 9 and scared and couldn't prove anything. He told me if I ever found proof, to come to him. Only him. The line went quiet. "Please, you're the only one who can help me now. They didn't see me give you the purse. This is my only chance." She hung up. I sat there staring at the envelope. This was insane. I was a dental hygienist, but Dorothy Westfield had trusted me with something she'd been too terrified to share for more than 3 decades. I searched for Detective Howard Pierce. An obituary from 2019 came up. My stomach sank. Dead. Pierce had died 4 years ago. I grabbed the purse and walked quickly to my car. Whatever was in that envelope, I was going to look at it. In my car with the doors locked, I carefully peeled back the tape. Inside were photographs, a handwritten letter, and a small plastic bag containing cloth with dark stains. I looked at the photographs first. Old Polaroids, faded and yellowing. The first few showed a family gathering, the Westfields at a barbecue. Then I got to the last 3 photos and my blood went cold. Taken through a window at night. A man entering the Westfield house through the back door. Same man in the kitchen, holding something. The 3rd photo showed him clearly in the light from the hallway. A man in his 40s with dark hair and a thick mustache. The timestamp read 11:47 p.m., March 14th, 1987, the night of the murders. I picked up the handwritten letter, addressed to Detective Pierce, dated March 1987, written in a child's careful handwriting. "Dear Detective Pierce, I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling the truth. I saw Uncle Richard come to our house the night everyone died. I was supposed to be at Grandma's house, but I snuck back because I forgot my game and I saw him go inside. He didn't see me. I was hiding in the treehouse with my camera. I took pictures. I'm scared to show anyone because Uncle Richard said if I ever told he would hurt Grandma too. But I'm writing this down so someone knows the truth. Uncle Richard killed my family. Dorothy Westfield, age 9 inches. My hands were shaking. Uncle Richard. I googled Richard Westfield Denver. The first result made my vision blur. Richard Westfield, prominent Denver businessman and philanthropist, announced his retirement due to health concerns. The photo showed an elderly man, late 70s, but I could still see it. The same face from the Polaroids, just decades older. The article was from 2 months ago. It mentioned his terminal cancer diagnosis. I sat in my car, staring at evidence of a 36-year-old quadruple murder, committed by a man who'd spent decades as a respected community figure, while his 9-year-old niece lived in terror. My phone buzzed. Text from an unknown number. They found me. Then another buzz. A photo was loading. I watched the pixels slowly form an image. Dorothy Westfield's kitchen. The same floral wallpaper visible in the background. And there in the doorway, partially visible, was a man's hand wearing a distinctive gold ring. I zoomed in on the ring. It had an engraved R on it. The same ring Richard Westfield wore in every photo I'd just seen online. My phone buzzed again. "You have 24 hours to destroy everything. We know where you live." Full story on my channel and linked below.